Hello folks, George Morgan here. Welcome back to It's George Morgan, my YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to stay tuned in for all future content. Now today folks, we're heading back to Monza for the final time on Le Mans Ultimate Daily Races, at least for the time being. But I felt that this was a necessary topic to talk about because I think it'll resonate with every driver around the globe that takes part in sim racing. Now, it is a well-known fact that much like iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate harbours a similar system in a sense that it has a driver ranking and a safety ranking. The better your driver ranking and the better your safety ranking, the better the races you'll compete in and the competition you'll compete against. Now, it is essential that if you want to progress, that you protect those rankings, whether it be the driver rank or the safety rank. And the only way you can do that, even if you're in the midst of incidents that are your fault or maybe someone else's, no matter the level of chaos that it may be, that you see the race through. And you may carry damage, but if the car is drivable and you can bring it home, you absolutely should. And it's for this reason, folks, if you don't, you will get penalised on either your driver rank or indeed, definitely, your safety rank. Now, if you make your way through the race and say you complete 10 to 12, 15, whatever laps, then you will, of course, receive a bonus as long as they are clean. And that is absolutely imperative, say, to reduce the issues that you may face or reduce the loss of safety rating or driver ranking penalty. It's better you see the race through because you never know. You might even get a bonus and your driver rank or safety rank will go up. Now, this video today that we are doing at Monza very much illustrates the idea of taking it all the way. Well, welcome back to Monza, everybody. It's our final venture around the Temple of Speed here in the daily races on Le Mans Ultimate. And as you can see, we have got quite a stacked grid taking to the rolling starts. We were starting from 24th on the grid, well outside the top 10, which meant that we had quite the mountain to climb. We were back in the McLaren 720S GT3 in the familiar Vodafone silver livery, as you have seen already in a prior video. We knew immediately we had to make ground, but essentially at the start of every race, it's important to get a nice steady start because, as we all know, the Rettifilo chicane here at Monza is very, very tricky in large fields. We tried to manage it. Let's see if we could succeed. Right, let's keep it clean. Right, come on then, guys. Believe!
Green flag.
Right, let's go. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no. I'm not, I don't know how, okay, someone just plateaued me. What on earth? Oh my God. I got killed. I got utterly killed. I don't know who by. Yes, so a difficult start, getting spun on the outset, coming out of the Rettifilo chicane through towards Curva Grande. We just simply got mixed up in the mishmash, so it was our job to try and recover. Right, we're going to have to keep it nice and clean. I don't know what on earth happened there, chat. We're lucky we didn't get any suspension damage. We are so fortunate. Oh my God. Well, that's a three-wheel car if I've ever seen one. We've got Krasinski in front of me. I think that's his name. I haven't properly boiled down to it really. Oh my God, we got a car upside down. My God. A very chaotic opening lap, but we managed nonetheless to settle in the latter stages of said lap. We were now closing in on the Porsche in front at a grand rate of knots, and we knew that we were much faster. All we needed was a grand run out of Alboreto with a car that didn't sustain much damage, fortunately so. Therefore, we could land the attack. We're all over this Porsche at the moment.
Time 2:14.2.
Yeah, we're quicker than the Porsche. We'll take that one. God, he thought about it, didn't he? He thought about chucking it late up the inside as well. Just know that he did. So with the first lap out of the way and getting our first overtake one and done on the run down through towards turns 1 and turns 2, we naturally wanted to push for more. And with that first overtake, especially after the thrills and spills right at the very start of the race, it really did help our confidence. And with the train in front of us in full view, we knew that with our pace and with not necessarily the level of damage we may have expected after those early collisions, we were able to capitalise, and we started drifting away and clear from the Porsche behind and focusing on the train in front. We knew it was only a matter of time before we caught up with the rest of the pack. If I can lap in the 151s here in this session, I know we're doing all right. Catch up with this group of cars. Obviously, there's going to be a few that make mistakes. Ooh, sugar! My God. That was an awful tank slapper. I feel lucky that I've only got front and back and rear damage, I should say. Front and rear damage, that's all we got. And it's only a little bit, to be fair. I mean, obviously, front splitter and rear splitter damage is never ideal, but still. It could have been a lot worse. We could have had suspension damage. So I would say we got away a little bit scot-free, to be honest. And whilst the error at Ascari did send a chill up our spine, it did not dispel our perseverance in trying to attack the group in front, and we were handed an olive branch. Oh God, okay. Lay had a bit of a poor exit. I'm going to go around his outside so I can have the inside for the Rogier. I think we've got better leverage than him. So we'll get that one and done. Oh, don't leave it late up the inside. Don't be an idiot. Oh, my... Oh, no! Oh! Why? I am speechless. I am honestly speechless. Why? Oh my God. If I was late, my tyres are spangled. If I was late, I would pick my wheel up, go to the nearest bin, and throw it away. God. And today on Le Mans Ultimate's Dirtiest Drivers, we meet P-Lay. There was no need for him to do that. Oh my God! I'm re-seeing the incident in my head, and it is ridiculous. But the thing is, the one thing I know for a fact is that I know I'm going to meet him again. I just know, because that for me isn't a one-time thing. That is something that will happen time and time and again, because any other normal driver would have no way near committed, because I broke at the very latest point on the track and I was well ahead of him. The fact that he even comprehended making that move is absolutely phenomenal. I find that phenomenal. I really do. I'm just trying. This is me masking my wanting to cry. Honestly, it was that bad. It is one of those incidents. it's the worst kind of incident, in a way,
Lap 151.
because it totally shouldn't have happened. And whilst it totally shouldn't have happened, unfortunately, it did. Now our focus could only remain on the race that was left in front of us in order to protect our driver and safety rating. And we had a series of cars in front that we could almost certainly challenge for an improved position. Trying to catch up with the rest of this group. I still believe there's going to be chaos. There's still 21 minutes and 20 left. I'm not going down without a fight here, chat. I'm committing to this. I am slowly catching the group in front. I'm doing this just so I don't lose much safety rating if I lose any at all.
2, 1.
I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. I'll see if I can make an overtake on Morgan as well. Right, we've got to get past Morgan here. We are quicker than him. Mr. Morgan, I appreciate you a lot, but now is the time for this McLaren to get past yours. Please be charitable, and I would hope he would be. I believe he is. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. He thought about it. He thought about it, didn't he? Is he going to try the up and under now? To be fair, he's going to get the toe now down through towards turn 1. It turns out we had a much better run out of Alboreto Corner, despite the McLaren 720S, all dressed in yellow, trying to utilise the slipstream in order to get past. It just could not quite find the necessary leverage in order to make the move heading down towards the Retta Video chicane. So we were able to take the place and then focus on what was in front. Right, we're 31st at the moment. 31st. Long way to go. Right, we're catching up now with Pilet. This was the guy who took us out. Now, didn't I say we'd meet again? Didn't I say we'd meet again? So we were spot on, folks. Pilet was next, and we were hunting him down. Someone got into the gravel. We are closing in like a train on this Ferrari of Pilet. I'm totally going to flash him later on, and I'll say, remember me? The guy you took out at the Roger chicane? Did not appreciate it, by the way. I bet Lay's looking behind him and he's like, oh no, that's the guy I killed earlier. Because you know that feeling when when you've taken somebody out, all of a sudden they've caught back up with you, and you're like, are they going to be looking for a receipt?
51.
That's what you start questioning. We overtook Krasinski as well earlier on as well. I still haven't got his name right. I know I haven't, but... Right, watch this. Here's Georgie! Oh, dear. Funny enough, we're coming up to the same segment of track where he took me out. Oh, what are you doing, mate? He's just done it again. He's just done it again. He's just done it again. Honest to God. Not having this, guys. Honest to God. This is not fair. It's tantamount to bullying. So once again, very risky business in between ourselves and Pilet in front of the Ferrari 296. We knew we had to try something a little more straightforward. The long straight was coming. We knew this may be our best chance. Right, I tell you what. If I get more shenanigans off this guy again... Don't you dare. Don't do it again. Right, we got rid of Pilet. Thank God for that. With P laid down, our focus then diverted to the Porsche in front, Krasinski, a very familiar livery that we met at the very beginning of the race, and we knew we needed to make use of the home straight as we did before. Right, let's see if we can get the drag. And towards the Rettifilio. Here we go. Heading down into the Rettifilio chicane, trying the outside line in order to have the inside for turn 2. Whilst it would usually prevail for us, it didn't on this occasion. The Porsche getting a really good turn of foot coming out of the second half of the chicane, and it had the run heading through Curva Grande, and our situation was only exacerbated with the fact that there was a backmarker Lexus on the left-hand side of the track itself. Therefore, we had to divert back behind the Porsche and try again at the Rogier chicane. Yes, come on. Come on, P25 would be lovely. Yes! Yes! Right, okay. Yes! This has been a weird race, man. A really weird race. I just hope I don't get plummeted on the safety rating. I took a lot of curb there. Right, well, we're gapping the cars behind. We've still got 5 minutes and 25 left. I'm not sure whether we can really do much with that because Park is 11.8 in front. Safety rating in the bin after this. Tell me about it. Oh, Lay has broken somebody else. Oh my God, no way. He's apologizing again. He's apologizing again. Oh no. Oh dear. He's ruined someone else's race now. So it's not just me that he's done this to. He's done this to somebody else. This is exquisite. It really is. Right, we've got a battle on our hands now because Varmian is closing up to the rear of us. This front and rear splitter damage is really causing us problems as well, chat. This is less than ideal. My car is literally protesting with the damage on the front and the rear starting to take effect, combined with the maroon Lexus hunting us down. Our backs were well and truly against the wall. It required us to simply dig a little deeper. Right, 1.1, now 1 second ahead of Varmian. Could be so much more committed through the Rogier chicane. I wish I knew that to the beginning, to be honest. A bit too far there over the curb. Oh dear. Well, we're going to make it back in 25th, guys. I think that's still up on our starting position anyway, because I got a feeling, did we start P28 or something? I think we did. Oh, Vermian's got a stop-go penalty. There we are, chat. Oh, wow. My God. That was stressful. Jansen's not happy, no. There's a few people that aren't happy. Oh, my goodness. That could have gone better. I'm not going to lie, that could have gone better. True, but no fault of your own. No, I mean, we didn't do anything wrong. In fact, I think we gained safety rating there, chat, believe it or not. Moritz Mosmer hit us apparently quite hard. We raced 12 laps really clean, though. We lost 1 place, apparently. Oh, wow. Well, we're still silver anyway, so that's all that matters. We didn't lose any safety rating.